G'day. Yes, did you know, as I fix my hair here, that today is Global Be Your Frickin' Self Day. And here I am at the park being myself. Sorry, I don't think that's a swear word, but I kind of like that word. So anyway, I'm at the park, no gym required. You know, sometimes it's happening more often. People actually reach out and ask me what I do when I'm down here at the park. So I might start doing some posts maybe on my blog. But what I'm doing, anyway, Facebook building an audience. So today I did pretty simple, but as you can see, I'm sweaty. I've worked very hard in the last, what time is it? I don't even know what time. It's probably about 25 minutes. So first of all, I did 5 hill sprints. There's a hill up behind me. It's not that steep and it's not that long, but you just, you know, that doesn't make any difference at all. You just make it more intense. So I did that. Then I came down to this little parking area here, and where there's this parking area is carved out. So I just did 2 sprints back and forth. Then I did some one-arm push-ups against the park bench. I'm going to start doing some one-arm push-ups every day because my husband says it's the ultimate strength building exercise. And then I did some one-legged squats, heavy duty. Then I did some alternating hand-foot mountain climbers. Then I did some ab things, you know, crunches back and forth. Then I did some more one-legged squats with the leg over to the side and just try and squat down as far as I can. Hey, Michelle. So yeah, that was pretty hard and fast, but really good. And swear, like some days you really don't need a gym. Honestly, you just need your body. You need something in your ears that are going to give you some kick booty, and just rock it out. Just do it. And oh, I did it to time. That's the other thing. That ups the intensity. So I've been doing boot camps with the amazing Naomi, and I'm finding the whole time thing really makes a huge difference. I know it's rather obvious, but hey, sometimes you have to do it a few times. So anyway, I'm babbling and I don't even know if anyone's listening right now, but I'm going to talk a bit about this idea of, this is a really cool concept. When everybody thinks about something that they want in their life. And if people, I don't know, I think if people say they're absolutely perfectly content, there's nothing more they possibly could ever want, they're lying. That's just my opinion. So if we look at things that people want, or really more accurately, who we want to become, because it's really about who we want to become. It's not about the money, it's not about the things, it's not about the car, although those are nice, you know, goals you can go after along the way. It's always about the journey, it's always about the process, it's always about who you become, right, in the process of going after what you want, whatever that extraordinary life and happiness looks like to you, okay? So, but most of us get caught. We get caught. And I was caught here for a long time until network marketing clued me into the whole idea of dreaming and actually thinking big. And that is, most of us, you know, I don't know, 60, 80, 90% of the population only think so far as what they think they can achieve. They only think so far in what they think they can do, what they think they can have, what they think they can create. Right? They only go so far as what they're only thinking, I can only just do that, or I can't do that, right? But when you dream, you're actually pondering, considering, focusing on, manifesting what it is that you really want. Not what you think you can do, what you really want. And there's a huge difference, because what you're thinking is laden with all of the stuff that all of us have going on in our head, that's there from our upbringing, from, you know, values that other people, family members, life experience might have put on us, although our true values are always inside. You know, ideas, opinions, what people think we should be, do, how we should act, whether we should go to school and you should be this, you know, you should go to this school so that you can, you know, do this, be that, right? It's all this stuff. So thinking about what's possible for you in that respect is limiting. It's self-limiting. But if you allow yourself to dream about what you want, about what you really want, well, that opens up a whole new orbit. It opens up a whole new thing, because if you can live in that space of what you really want, or be in that space numerous times during the day and start to reprogram your subconscious, the right people will show up, the right things will happen, the right challenges will come, all this stuff will happen. But we have to allow ourselves to dream and live in the space, and like dripping, live in the space of what we really want, okay? And the gap between those two things, what we think we can have, what we think we can do, what we think we're allowed to do, what we think is safe to do. So it's safe meaning no one's going to judge me, and no one's going to think that I think I'm any better, or, you know, no one's going to, you know, say that like I'm, you know, egotistical, and how could I possibly want for more than everybody else. We call it the tall poppy syndrome here in Australia, and it's absolutely rampant, especially in this area where I live. It's crazy. It's seriously like, you know, it's about keeping everybody down, and how dare you step up into the realm of mastery and greatness, right? So that's the gap. That's the gap between what you think you can have, do, become, what you think you're capable of, and where you dream about what you really, really want. And therein lies the gap. And for some people, it's actually not a big gap, because they've already started on a journey, maybe when they were younger, or maybe they had influences in their life that allowed them to be, you know, on that path, right? For some people it takes longer, for some people the gap is bigger and it takes longer, and it does take time. You know, the gap is about reprogramming. The gap is about habits. The gap is about behaviors. The gap is about, you know, willingness and unwillingness. The gap is about challenge and pain, and it's mastery. That's the gap. It's mastery. The gap between what you think you can do, which is laden with all your stuff, my stuff, in me it's laden with all my stuff, and where you dream about really wanting. And, you know, I was just listening to a podcast as I was doing my workout here, and it's really sad. Like, it's so sad that when you think about it, you think so many people go to their grave and they've never really sort of touched on that thing that's in them, that dream. And, you know, and it's sad, not really for them because they're gone, but it's almost sad for everybody else, because people have so many amazing gifts just waiting, you know, and the world needs, would you agree? The world needs people right now with gifts, you know, to help the human race into the next, you know, gazillion years to make it a better place, right? So yeah, so it's about the gap. So if you catch yourself with these limiting beliefs on what you think that you can do, what you think that you can have, you know, is think about the gap and what that gap looks like for you, because it looks like a different thing for everybody. So I hope you got some value from that today. It's a beautiful day here in Perth. Holy moly. It's like the weather never changes here. It's like Groundhog Day. Sorry, North America. But it's pretty cool here. Anyway, I do miss the snow sometimes. But yes, it's my intention always to put as much value as I possibly can into here on my Facebook page. thanks those of you for tuning in. I hope you got some value from that. It's a real simple thing, and it really is actually a very simple thing. And it's like, this is not new, you know. This is not rocket science. This is, you know, it's the simple things that people who we look at and go, wow, they've got such a great life. Wow, they're so happy. Wow, you know, all that. It's those things. It's the gap that those people have mastered. What's inside the gap for them. So starting a new 30-day challenge on Monday. We're super excited in our She Can group. It's really going to be a lot of fun, and you know, we really embrace all women wherever they're at, especially mommies, and who are really, you know, looking to get their mojo back like I was 5 years ago. But if you're interested in that, please reach out. You can come see me on my Ignite Your Inner Bliss Facebook page. And it's a weekend. I hope everyone's having an awesome weekend, day, night, wherever you are. We've got a call happening this weekend, Sunday night, Perth time, and Monday morning, North America time. So that's, you know, 12 to 16 hours behind that for you North American people. So Sunday morning and Sunday night. Anyway, if you want to hop on, let me know. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.